of what's actually being looked at. I'm not actually involved in music studies, but I perceive by looking at calls for papers and whatnot, it covers everything. It's no longer trend driven. I agree that there was a problem in the past where they would say, oh, we only want to know about, there was a point where it was all about house music, and yet the most big popular, and the thing that involved most people in this country was fishing at the weekend, or car boot sales, but it was like house music was getting the funding for research. The same thing is happening with heavy metal, suddenly got funding. So there were trends, but now it seems to me, as somebody who's in academia but not involved in that particular discipline, to be covering Norwegian black metal, tuba throat singing, anything, everything. The lid is completely blown off it.
Sorry, yeah, that's not what I'm talking about.
But another thing, sorry, is we've only got a couple of minutes left, so we just allow a couple more points from the floor. Yeah. Gentleman there?
Hi, yeah. I think what I've been thinking as you've been talking is that essentially both points are right, but more importantly, I think both points are completely wrong.
Wow,
no, I'm not trying to confuse everyone. I think essentially what I'm saying is music in general is like, and rock and roll, which is what we're focusing particularly on, and rock and punk and, you know, this aspect of music that we've chosen to focus on. It's like trying to catch gas in your hand, because it's all based on personal opinion. It's based on the personal opinion of the person that wrote it, it's based on the personal opinion of the person that listens to it. So trying to do an academic study of, you know, Bob Dylan is always going to be down to personal opinion on one level or another. You can't say that this is exactly what he meant, even if he said that's exactly what he meant, because it's about how people took it on when they first heard it, about how they felt, and about how people now, 50 years later, feel about it the first time they listen to it. Because my generation aren't part of, you know, the Newport folk thing. So, you know, I never got that. And I get told by people, oh yeah, that's what it was. So I have to take that as their opinion. But I don't know, like, I can't say that it was like that. I hear Bob Dylan and I feel what I feel about it. So I think that anybody who writes anything about music is right, but more importantly wrong, because everyone's both right and wrong about it.
No, I think you're totally right, actually. I think that's the wisest thing.
And
Yeah,
so right,
it's the wisest
it's the
thing the
perfect
last hour.
place to end our discussion.
Yes, it's really important.
But that was good.
There is no
This is good. This will continue throughout lunch, I feel. Hopefully no later. Yeah. So let's have a big round of applause for the panel, and let's have a big round of applause for yourselves.
And remind people that we have both Waterstone books and Root books in the room, Rock's back pages. If you're interested in pursuing any works by authors that you're hearing or seeing, they'll be happy to sign books for you if you'd like that to happen. Thanks everyone.
I think I just did that years ago.
Phenomenal story.